Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today taking flights in the Airbus A320neo in Lauda colours on a flight from here in Vienna to Zagreb. So the first time flying to Zagreb in Flight Sim, both Microsoft Flight Sim X-Plane and FSX forever basically. I don't know, just never really spent too much time in the kind of mid-Balkans, so it is part of Europe that I do need to explore a lot more of in Flight Sim. But hey, that's for today. So yes, flying the A320 in Lauda colours from a flight from Vienna to Zagreb. About an hour and 10 minutes of flight time today, so not the longest flight in the world, but we should get a bit of scenery going for us. And yeah, if we're to plan, should be a pretty good flight indeed. So jump cockpit, set the aircraft up, and prepare ourselves on departure. About 7:45. As per ATC today, looking pretty good over Central Europe, as right now we are in the midst of the IVAO. So it's a combination event between Austria, Hungary, and Croatia, running a Christmas shopping triangle event, essentially linking 3 countries together with decent ATC all across Central Europe. So that's quite a nice little bit of coverage for us today. So we'll be definitely getting into that during our flight. So overhead panel, let's get things going. So solar power active, batteries on, AIDs to nav. Turn off some dome lights since it will be night time today, so we should get the integrated lighting going as well. On the emergency lights, crew oxygen supply active, and that's super notes and open sign as well, that can come on. We get the tablet up and running. Yeah, so later on, so we've got 2 streams today. We've got this stream now, and then at about 11 PM UK time, so quite late for us here, a second stream where I've actually somehow got the A321 to work again. So we're going to take part of the IVAO US and Central events Christmas Crossfire, which takes us from Cancun, Mexico to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So we'll definitely go through that later on as well with the flights this night. So today's the evening flight, later on tonight flights. But yeah, essentially, if you download the A321 from the GitHub with the latest dev version of A320nX plus the compatibility mod, it does appear to work again without too many issues, which surprised me to say the least, so we'll have to give that a go later on. Fuel today, which will be 4,500. Start from the aircrafts. Jump down to the FMS, go to ATSU, go to AOC menu. We shall do a weather request. Airport specified, so put some airports in. Yes, so departure airport is going to be Lima. In fact, let me just do it from the this page first. So it'll be Lima Oscar Whiskey Vienna to Lima Delta Zulu Alpha, which is Zagreb. The alternative airport today is going to be Budapest Lima Hotel Bravo Papa, which is the 3rd main airport in the event today. Now if you go to the AOC menu, you should also just integrate it into there without too many problems either. So go to weather request, there we go, send weather. Then we'll go for the weight and balance, imports the information from Zimbrief, starts boarding from here, wait for the message to receive. There we go, copy message received. Meter prints. Just print it out and collect it from the printer. Where'd you go? There we go. Right, back to utilization. Plug in our flight number, which is FR259. Yes, got more Ryanair ups today. But still no 7 flight sim, and do it in now the colours. But eventually, soon, hopefully, we will get ourselves a 737 natively in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Cruising altitude, only flight level 220 today, 22,000 feet, so not a high level of cruise. 9 RS, it'll be about 7 minutes. What we will do is start the passenger boarding process, then we'll listen to the ATIS, and then we'll get ourselves sorted out for our routing. So Vienna to Zagreb, FR259, cruising 22,000, flight time only 31 minutes, so 35 o'clock. Gosh, a very short flight today. Departure will be at 2:45, so another 23 minutes for departure. On A320, again, A320neo. Lauda don't officially have Neos, but that's what we can stick with. PACX amount 165, so yeah, we'll stick with the A320, that's fine. No Wi-Fi, no entertainment. We have got safety boarding music for Lauda. We've got safety briefing for Lauda. Get snacks, no meal service, and passengers start boarding. Right, back down to the FMS. Head to the next page. Flag 0 fuel weight and centre of gravity, which is 61.5. And the centre of gravity 22.0. Block fuel 4.5. Head over to the flight plan, and that's where we plug in our routing. So, greet the passengers, they'll plug the routing, go to the ATC. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Lauda Motion Flight 539 from Vienna, sorry 259 to, from Vienna to Zagreb. Flight time today, about 35 minutes, so nice and short flights for you today as we bring you down south into Croatia. Any questions, feel free to camera on board, looking nice and warm today with a cool 8 degrees centigrade on departure, down to about 5 when we arrive in Zagreb. Once again, any questions, please camera crew, or just sit back, relax, enjoy the flight today. Right, so that goes to the passengers. First waypoint shall be Stein. So from Stein, we then fly fly direct to No Hats. No Hats direct to Nekin. And that's our flight plan complete. So, any 3 waypoints today. Oops, go back. No Hats, go back. Nekin. Yeah, 3 waypoints, nice and simple, nothing too much for us to worry about. Let's listen to the ATIS now for Vienna. That
Winds
loads.
170 at 6 knots. Few clouds at 5,000 feet. Alt visibility 10 kilometers. Dew point -5 degrees Celsius. Altimeter 1013. Temperature -3 degrees Celsius.
Cool, so that's information Foxtrot we got there. Right, so yeah, sounds about right for that flight, Laney, but again, it's a local event in the US, so might as well fly local time for them. So quiet, some action today. It's not too quiet. Fair bit of ATC ahead of us. Traffic too. So look at the outbound departures. We got 14 outbound. Fair few flights heading out to Zagreb, so I'm enjoying the main pack of that by looks of things. Inbound 11. This flight's actually boarding at the moment. Boarding. Right. So, got the information Foxtrot down. We will tune to delivery frequency, I think. That's fully relaxed. Fuel pumps on. Seatbelt sign on. And APU starts. Also drink of water. I left the logo lights on, didn't I? Logo lights on, strobes automatic. Right, so while that's starting, we'll tune frequency now to ground, sorry, to delivery. They're online today, which is 122.125. 122.125. Good evening, Vienna delivery. This is Beaufort 259, that stands Charlie 33, information Foxtrot, requesting clearance to Zagreb.
Lauda Air 7 Kilo Lima, first confirm you calling.
And that's not us. 259, that wasn't a 259.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead.
While I do that, I must grab the charts of departure. So over to Navigraph, have a look at the departure for Vienna. So taxi charts is fine. SIDS. So again, we're detecting, well, based on the ATIS, We're expecting departure runway 29 today.
All your items are put away so that the aisle is
So, down to Vienna.
Okay. Lauda 259, I called you back. No problem. Check information. Foxtrot. Startup approved. Cleared to Lima Delta Zulu Alpha via the Steinbree Charlie departure road out of runway 29, climb by fit 5,000 feet. Flight at reduced squawk will be 2017.
any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Hang on, squawk 2017.
Lauda Air 259.
Lauda Air 259 clears to destination Zagreb on the Stein 3 Charlie departure, runway 29. Initial climb 6,500 feet, squawking 2017. I think I got the initial climb there wrong.
Lauda Air 259, negative, the initial climb is 5,000 feet.
That's what I thought. Initial climb 5,000 feet for Lauda Air 259. Yeah.
Lauda Air 259, I read back correct for pushback contact ground 1216. I wish you American Express happy new year. Please.
When ready, contact ground on 12.6 for Lauda Air 259. Thank you very much, take care. Merry Christmas, New Year. Cool, right, so transponder 2017. You go there. This windshield goes there. Runway 29 departure on the Stein 3 Charlie departure.
Vienna delivery, this is Lauda Air 7 Kilo Lima, requesting IVAO clearance to Zagreb.
Lauda Air 7 Kilo Lima, Wien delivery, Chris. Stop.
Cool, so departures all set. Haven't had performance yet, no we haven't, we'll do that shortly.
Lima Delta Zulu Alpha via the Stein 3 Charlie departure road out of runway 29.
That's fine, that's set, flight director active and active, APU is available, so activate the APU bleeds. Give that piece around systems and then turn off the external power. Right, let's do our takeoff performance check now, so we go to TCP. Let's do the application for that. Also, I never opened up Photoshop from the screenshot state. I'll do screenshot of that Photoshop to crop all the desktop away. Right, it's aircraft type A320, runway length, go like Photoshop, you can go on this monitor. Runway length, grab that from the charts. Runway is 3,500. Air elevation, less than, actually is it less than 1,000 feet? Yeah, 183 meters.
Sorry, last mission calling Carlson only.
600 feet, yeah, less than 1,000. Wind component, headwind of 6 knots.
C4 Echo for push and start, contact the apron 1.
That's low temperature, that is minus 3 degrees. QNH 1013. Takeoff weight is this. Flap setting 1, anti-ice will be engine and wings. Runway condition, dry at the moment, hasn't completely snowed. So we flex 50, 151, 152, 153 will be our takeoff information. No runway call sign to say new bricks, so we're just sticking to the old Lauda. Well, to be fair, it should be beautiful for the Delta Alpha, but we've gone for Lauda Air because why not? Yeah, that's what we've got, so I'm not going to fuss it. Right, flex temp 50, 151, 152, and 153. Go back to the charts of departure. It's going to be Stein. Transition altitude 10,000 feet. That's one for takeoff. Cool, so that's our performance all set, that's our takeoff departure routine all set, that's us ready to go. We'll activate the integrated lighting, not all the way, about halfway I think she does quite fine. I must admit, Vienna's scenery isn't best performing on Flight Sim for me. I've had better performing airports. It's not bad, the Gaya Sim, it's the original DLC release, well the first proper payware release from Microsoft Flight Simulator. It came out on the Orbex Central about 2 weeks after Flight Sim's release. It's fantastic scenery, but just needs a bit more optimization I'd say now that Sim's kind of progressed a bit. But that's an argument for another day. Cool, so in pre-flight, passengers boarded, and we are ready to go. So tune to Vienna grounds now. 5,000, that's fine. Cool. Good evening, Vienna grounds. Out there, 259, sounds Charlie 33, ready for push and start.
Lauda 259, good evening. I expect delay about 2 minutes, Ryanair behind.
Expect delay 2 minutes due to the traffic behind us, no problem now, the 259. Well, if I go to the modern day, we're going modern day Lauda Europe, which is as it's, well, yeah, so after former Lauda Motion carried over, which was echoed Neil Delta Mike, it carried over to Lauda Europe, which is based in Malta, which is of course on Beaufort, for Neil Delta Alpha ITA Nemo Whiskey. So they still exist mainly as a charter airline that operate Lauda aircraft when required, but in reality they mostly follow Ryanair call signs. But for the sake of flying Lauda, just to differentiate the two, we'll stick with Beaufort, or in this case Lauda Air, because there are about 1 million different call signs to this airline.
Lauda 259.
Lauda 259, go ahead.
259, once Ryanair is still behind, push and start approved, QNH 1013.
Once the Ryanair has come behind us, push start approved, QNH 1013 for Lauda 259. Right, so they're taxiing out of the way now, the Ryanair. Should give us pass, clearance to move. So grab the pushback tug. Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Confirm you're in contact with the Lauda 259, you're on with a Discord call or something.
Nope, he's listening to my live stream, that's why I can hear in the background.
35 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed.
Interesting parking position, I must admit that.
Lauda 7 Kilo Lima, if you are in contact with Lauda 259, you can maneuver your discretion, hold short Lima, and Lauda 259, caution company to your left. Not sure where he's going.
I've noticed traffic to our left, not quite sure where he's facing, but we'll keep an eye out to Lauda 259.
I'll send 4507, contact tower 119.
Ground from flight deck.
Contact tower 119,
Checks completed, so please release brakes.
Brakes released.
And off we go.
Thank you.
Ground, good evening, Austrian 534, echo after startup, send Foxtrot 53, I believe, we are ready for taxi.
534 Echo, wind ground, good evening, taxi holding
so
point
push out
29,
the
Mike.
Holding point 29, Whiskey and Mike.
Turn facing south. Nope, okay. Turn facing south.
Okay,
There we
let
go.
me turn you to a southern course.
Right, engine to start. Okay, well they're doing what they're doing.
And Ryanair 79 Golf will be stationary on Mike for approximately 30 to 1 minute. I just got a minor problem.
79 Golf, roger.
Stop, pushback.
Okay,
Lauda
gotta
7
stop
Kilo
the
Lima,
tractor and wait
continue
until the
the runway
parking brakes are
29
set.
via Lima,
Brakes set.
exit 4,
Okay,
Mike.
Captain, pushback pins are removed. Now it's your turn. See you again.
Right, pushback complete. So just wait for engine 1 to stabilise, sorry, engine 2 to stabilise. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, Suwani, because I am working tomorrow. I'm definitely flights at midnight today, because I've got time to do that tonight. So we're doing 2 streams today, we're doing one now, and then one at midnight, UK time tonight. Right, engine 2 available, engine 1 starts. Do our pre-flight control checks. Elevators active, ailerons active, rudder active,
79
spoilers
Golf, roger.
active. Cool, right, that's all looking good. Back to engine page, flaps down to 1 for takeoff. Just wait for engine 1 to
Easy,
stabilise.
Round about how long until you're ready for taxi?
Alright, Merry Christmas to you, Rev. Merry Christmas to you too, dude. Hope you're having a good one. I had to look for my onesie, but I don't know, it's kind of just disappeared since last year, so I'm going to have to try to do a bit of digging out for it. Your Christmas gifts to us. Well, Christmas gift, Marco, was all the giveaways I did in the last couple of streams. Sadly, I think around my giveaway stuff, although I could try and figure something out. Yes,
not
but
moving, it seems. You can
yeah,
swing over to Mike.
I've got quite a few
right
giveaways
now.
for Christmas season.
If
Right.
possible, if you already passed exit 9, you can hold behind the easy.
1. Cool, engine 1 available. Turn off the ignition. Turn off the APU.
7 Kilo Lima negative, you already passed exit 9 and just hold behind the easy. He'll be ready in a
We
few seconds.
shall. Special copy order is locked.
Alright, we'll hold behind you.
Might turn down the brightness of the PFD ever so
Okay,
slightly.
3 for Echo, contact Tower 119.
And we are ready to taxi.
119, 4 Echo, goodbye.
Now the 259 ready to taxi.
Now the 259, Roger, taxi holding point runway 29 IVAO Lima, exit 4, Mike.
Taxi to holding point runway 29 via Lima and exit for Mike for Lauda 259er. Right, taxi lights set, and let us move to the runway. Park brake released. Off we go.
Easy 221.
Yeah, I had a look for it, Diego. Unfortunately, it's gone missing, I'm afraid. Gonna try and dig it out at some point. But it's not where it normally goes for the kind of. Well, not where we go to the rest of the year before Christmas again.
741.
It's just on walkies, I'm afraid.
Right on Delta, continue via Delta, exit 22, position hotel.
I'm alright, bus driver. How are you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to chat. Hope you keep them well, dude. So runway 29 is access runway essentially in front of us, I believe. Before I continue taxi, I'm going to grab my ground chart suck because I don't have any idea where I'm going. Left on to Lima, that's fine. Yeah, so left onto Lima, and then runway 29 is the runway in front of us. Okay, it's not too difficult. I'm sure I can work it out. Worst case scenario, just follow the airplane in front of us. That's followed quite a few airplanes currently in front of us. Could be a slight delay departure, we'll see.
Lima, the easy, it's just about to start moving. Gaya 79, go for your number 3 behind the Austrian dash 8 ahead.
3 behind Austrian dash 8, Ryanair 79 o'clock.
Right, we're going to hold position here. Oh, there we go, the EasyJet has started moving again, because there was an issue with the EasyJet in front of us where they held for a little while, which traps the aircraft in front, the Lauda to the taxiway. But everything's now moving slowly again. We can just continue without too many problems. I must say, looking mighty busy here tonight at Vienna. Looking mighty busy indeed.
Lauda 7 Kilo Lima, we just had a little issue with the rudder there, not sure why it moved us to the right. It's possible to be continued by a mic.
Yeah, Lauda 7 Kilo Lima, that is fine. China 79 go, contact tower 119 at decimal 4.
Also been my favourite flight 21. Oh, that's difficult to say, Oliver. Favourite flight 21. I thoroughly enjoyed the Heathrow to Los Angeles flight, that was a really good one. Let me have a look at my old Volanta stats. Maybe have a look at some flights recently made. Amsterdam to Juliana, that was a very good one actually. Amsterdam Juliana was very good. Did flight into Barra as well, landing on the beach, that was always an exciting one. The 3 flights I did in Poland, the Embraer in the events in Poland, that was pretty good going as well. There's been a good couple of flights this year I've done. Some flights I've really enjoyed, some flights I must admit found a bit of a pain, but yeah, some of the long hauls this year have been absolutely fantastic, especially with the scenery. The scenery, phenomenal in this simulator.
7 Kilo Lima, negative, your discretion, Alpha 1, 2,
Parallel taxiing with the Airbus on our right. we celebrate Christmas 25th in the UK, Hazu. So yeah, we celebrate 25th. We open our presents 25th, have dinner 25th, which for me is quite fun. So when I went to Finland to go celebrate Christmas in Finland with a few friends, in my opinion, we did everything a day too early. 24th, we opened presents, we had dinner. 25th, we went out to a local swim spa and sauna, but no, we did everything on 24th. I was like, wow, come on guys, a day early. But no, I'd say yeah, we celebrate on the 25th. Fair place to celebrate on 24th, get everything nice, stay early. High frequency shows TCAS, not on the ground yet. Perez, if we activate TCAS on the ground, for one, it'll just shout this at us the entire time. Maybe. No, it's not. I'm just going to. Well, it's not shouting terrain at me at the moment. Not terrain, sorry, traffic. Yeah, no, can't really activate TCAS on the ground because then that causes conflicts with ATC. Right, I need to
Out of 7 Kilo Lima, contact tower 119 at move 4 Y.
Make a right hand turn. And we'll hold Alpha 2.
Lauda 259, don't get fooled by that easy. Not sure where he's going. You can turn right here and take Alpha 2 Alpha 1 at your discretion.
No problem, we'll make a right, hold at Alpha 2, the Lauda 259 up. Yeah,
sorry about a bit of chaos with these non-voice pilots.
Been there, done that, dude. Lauda 259.
Lauda 259, thanks so much, and contact tower 119 for Hawaii.
Tower on 119 4 for Lauda 259. Take care, dude. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Right, hold position. So 119 4. Before you contact tower, make sure your takeoff check, so brakes set to max, signs are active, cabin check. Spoilers armed, and takeoff config test. 3 takeoff checks complete, takeoff config normal, we are good to go. Good evening, Vienna Tower, Lauda 259 holding Alpha 2 is ready to depart.
Lauda 259 Vienna Tower, hello, stand by, your number 3.
Standby number 3, Lauda 259. Right.
Lauda 7 Kilo Lima behind departing Austin dash 8. Lauda right on runway 29, wait behind.
Behind departing traffic, line up for white runway 29.
Du skal mig følge den shop final.
Sometimes takes them to catch up a bit because Vienna, Vienna the city is all photogrammetry, plus faculty airports. Even enough the 3080 to struggle sometimes, but we're not terribly behind.
Welcome to Vienna, contact round 121.6 and taxi via Delta.
216 and taxi via Delta, thank you, bye.
And then after departure, we need to contact V122.125,
Ryanair 7
I believe.
and Nana Golf, contact Vienna radar 134675. Have a nice day and wish you a Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
No, sorry, after departure, V134.675. That's on standby for the co-pilots.
5. Oh, 675 for Ryanair 7 Golf.
There you go, so that's the Ryanair that's just departed. Is that 2 aircraft on the runway? No, just the one that's a tree? A pylon?
Austin 4507, the wind was 60 degrees.
No, I see what they've done.
Clear for takeoff.
Very smart. So to get some departures out quicker, they've stacked traffic. There's one aircraft there, one aircraft over here. You stack traffic and just get things a little bit smoother, a bit quicker. Oliver, yeah, my favourite sim channel in terms of realism. Thanks for the great content this year. Merry Christmas to you too, Oliver. Thank you very much for kind words. Merry Christmas to you too, dude. Always appreciate the kind words. Well, I'm not perfect. There's definitely better realism out there for flight sim, but I'll try. I don't I don't mess up too badly from time to time. Okay, we'll ignore the flights to what was it? So we ignore the time we flew to Los Angeles the first time, where the approach didn't quite go so smooth, but apart from that, also, what was it? The flight we did in CRJ the other week. We ignored the first approach in Seattle, thanks to YouTube, that never happened. Yes, my safety record unfortunately has got a bit of a blip on it now. Now down to my incorrect spoiler
Austin
application.
4507, contact Vienna radar 134675, have a nice holidays and wish you a Merry Christmas, bye bye. Contact Vienna radar 134675, thank you, same to you, bye bye.
Am I using new utility feature? I am using new utility feature. Who said that? Sorry. Yes, Paul, I am using new utility feature. So if I activate the dome lights quickly, if I turn the to left and right, you can see it does twist the nozzle till up. It does not twist the nose gear. So yes, we are making use of the new updates there.
Lauda 7 Kilo Lima, the wind 160 degrees, plane
Right,
off,
they're beginning
runway
to take off now, so we shall shortly be on our own way as well. All the good.
Lauda 259 behind, departing car for the aircraft line operator on 29 and wait behind.
Behind departing company traffic, line up and wait, runway 29 and Lauda 259. Right, taxiing to runway and hold. All the good streamers are from the UK. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, you've got us. Well, I say us. You've got Frugal here. You've got a Squirrel. He's decent. You've got what's his name? Yeah, there are a fair few UK streamers, simmers that are pretty good. I do watch as well myself. Cabin crew, seats for departure, please. Seats for departure. Shot the landing lights are active, as is the transponder.
Oscar McDonald, willkommen im Wien, Contact Count 1216, schöne Feiertage, frohe Weihnachten.
Ja, Contact Count 1216, Oscar McDonald, ja, wünsche dir auch schöne Weihnachten, Feiertage.
I must admit, one of my downsides new nozzle tiller is that I keep over-assessing the aircraft. I turn left and right, and I go way too far to the side. Well, my webcam frozen. There you go, back. Yeah, I rotate over too much, and it just swings the aircraft across. That's my one thing to practice and learn there. Nozzle tiller usage.
Lauda 7 Kilo
Yes,
Lima,
like that sim is British.
34675, nice holiday, have a nice holidays and wish you a Merry Christmas, bye bye.
Yeah, that sim's under Brits.
Radar 134675, wish you a Merry Christmas as well. Lauda 7 Kilo Lima.
Some little overrun stores, nothing to worry about. The fact is, they all came out in the last like 2 months. All of a sudden, my flying's been so well. Back down again to ground. Yeah, we'll get there. It's only how bad can we mess up a 35-minute flight? How bad? Let's find out. All right, very shortly we'll get ourselves takeoff clearance and get ourselves going. So flex 50, rotates 152.
Lauda 259 at the wind 160 degrees, 3 knots with 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear to take off 29, Lauda 259. Right, start the chrono. Take off. Manflex 50, SRS, auto thrust blue, thrust set. 80 knots, 100 knots, V1 rotates. Stiff climb, gear up. The autopilots, continue climb to 5000, throttle to climb power, and yeah, just let the frame rate do its thing as we look at the super high quality Vienna scenery at the city. Yes, happy birthday, Vine Moose.
Contact Vienna radar 134675, have a nice holidays and I wish you a Merry Christmas, bye bye.
Contacts Vienna radar on 134675 for Lauda 259. Thank you to Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, bye bye. Good evening, Vienna radar, Lauda 259, climbing to 5,000 feet on the Stein 3 departure.
Lauda 259, been ready, hello, identified, climb flight over Q20.
Climb level 220 for Lauda 259.
Lauda 7 Kilo Lima, direct Stein.
Right.
Direct Stein.
Up to 22,000 feet. Flaps him up. Reset the ground spoilers. And the MD as well, since we get a bit more range on that.
Is that Frank establish Alice 16? Just before Yankee, thank you.
Right, so
Power
fast
119, Christmas 4 and Merry Christmas. Power 119, Christmas 4 and Merry Christmas to you too, and good evening, bye-bye, Mr. Frank.
I must say, night lighting in the sim is very pretty as well. I don't fly at nights too often because I know you guys don't enjoy me flying at nights, but certainly the night lighting in the sim, apart from looking at the high quality airports, is to shout for. It's certainly to shout for. Yeah, the webcam's having issues for me as well. I honestly, well, I'm not too sure what's causing it, but the webcam is just being very slow right now. It's very, very peculiar. I mean, I'm having issues with my... Nice. I was having issues with my NVIDIA drivers earlier on, in that it's not properly detecting my monitors, and that the display options also disappeared as well. So I don't know if that's linked to it in any way, but right now, yeah, something's wrong with my drivers on the NVIDIA side of things. It hasn't updated properly, and it has caused me a few little problems. I need to work and fix that. I'm sure there's a discontinuity between Stein and NoHat, which I need to clear as well. Yeah, I need to do some more investigation later, because again, something not quite right.
6-3 radio check. 71963 on radio 555 and 134675.
I'm alright, Live, how are you doing? Have you come also not too bad myself? How are you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to the chat. How are you today? 2,000 feet, standard temperature set, London lights off. Now we'll turn off seatbelt sign, not just yet. We'll clear the Whiskey 370 point, and then we'll also switch off the seatbelt sign from our end as well.
534 Echo Connect Budapest, radar 120, then retreat to the flight. Bye bye. 1207375 Echo, good night. Option 4507, Unicum 122.8, bye bye.
We're not using our South Zagreb Austrian freights. Using standard scenery for Zagreb. Must admit, it's not an airport I fly to too often, so I don't know. 20 quid for scenery, I'm going to fly to once. I don't know. Depends how much into it I am, but maybe if we do fly to Zagreb a few more times, then we'll definitely look into stashing out some cash on it. But for now, we're just using default scenery. And it's night time, so I'm not going too much into it anyway. Right, seatbelt sign off. Passengers can run around the cabin. Some light bleeding from the right hand side there. Let's have a look at the tablet, shall we? Sorry, the passenger list. Let's have a look at the itinerary. Any names we recognise, give us a shout, I'll have a look. But I don't think there'll be too many names on here I recognise. Nice, I presume taking your grandmother out at that age, 81 years old. You're on a business trip, taking your grandmother out for a leisure. I like creating stories, look at the Abramovich as well. I wonder if they're related to the old Roman Abramovich, Chelsea legend and hero and financial backbone of the club. Nobody I recognise on board today. If anyone knows anyone, give us a shout and we'll have their stats. So online, RDO's born, I fly on IVAO. Online, I fly on IVAO. Why are screen colours so off? Using older version screens too bright. Well, probably too bright, but I don't have too many issues with that brightness, in my opinion. I don't know, turn down a bit. but they are a bit bright.
Left 190 and clear ILS 16 other 176.
So passing through, well, coming through 175 now at the moment, FlyByWire 175. Very soon we'll be at cruising altitude of 22,000. Is Navigraph working over the 3 charts? Absolutely, because Navigraph's more than charts, it's also updated nav data and other flight sim tools as well. I mean, fair enough, ChartFox did its job for me as a free charts option, but there was so many charts I was missing out on, and if you're flying online, then the updated nav data definitely helps as well, so yeah, Navigraph definitely worth the money. Yeah, so the A321 for me works absolutely no problem. I tried it out earlier, it loaded fine, it flew fine, and yeah, just overall works absolutely no problem. I'll talk about it more during the stream later on, so when we do fly the A321 I'll talk about kind of what I did, but essentially all I do is download the aircraft from GitHub, download the compatibility mod, and run the latest dev version. I'm afraid I compatibility mod's for the stable, but still, just download the dev version, it works absolutely fine. No issues with it whatsoever. It flies, it works, no issues. In fact, it's actually running better than it ever used to in the past. So, yes, it all works an absolute dream for me. Did a few test flights as well. Only had a single crash, but that's...
Merry Christmas and bye-bye.
Sorry, contact Budapest, they say. Contact Budapest on 120.735 Lauda 259. Thank you very much, take care, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Right, let's contact Budapest. 375, 10375.
Yeah, last station calling, squawk ident please. Simmer to south of course. Yeah, to share Golf radar contact, container climb level for 290 direct to Ulza.
Alright, and there is basic kit chat now.
Continue fast level 290 and direct course, simmer to south course.
Good evening, Budapest radar. Lauda 259, flight level 200, inbound, nomads.
Lauda 259, radar contact, flight level 220, route direct Naken.
Direct Naken for Lauda 259.
Ryanair 79 Golf, I'm ready, descent flight level 150.
Alright, descent flight level 150, Ryanair 79 Golf.
And probably look into our approach instructions into Zagreb today.
Ocean 534 Echo, descent flight level 120 to be leveled over Annex.
Right, let's grab the 8 for arrival.
Level 120 level at Annex.
Get some information, so information for on arrival, departure arrival runway 22. Based on flight plan, we've got runway 22 as filed, so we're necking to Yankee on runway 22. That's what I'm expecting. I don't think that's going to change at all for us. Right, arrival, ILS 22, Yankee or Zulu. I presume it would be the Zulu, but we'll refer to your charts.
Budapest radar, hello, 74507, flight level 110,
charts, runway 22.
Ocean 4507, radar contact, next 2 Tango, arrival, ILS.
Presumably the Zulu then, just for a straight-in approach. Yankee takes us out on a slightly more extended approach. Zulu, passing right onto the top of the glide slope, so based on the Zulu, if we change to Yankee, change to Yankee.
270 not indicated, so 34507.
22 Zulu.
Ocean 534 Echo, size P.
And we'll start again, there's a neck into Yankee.
534 Echo 205 indicated.
Inserts, flight plan, continuities, nope, all looking clean. Radio set 109.1, that's correct.
Ocean 534 Echo for traffic separation, turn right heading 180.
There are liveries on 321 car that on flights not 2. Yes, they do appear, they do exist.
Lauda 7 Kilo Lima, when ready, descend flight level 150.
When ready, descend flight level 150, 7 Kilo Lima.
And 79 Golf, contact Zagreb approach 120.7, nice landing and see you down.
120.7, Ryanair 79 Golf, Merry Christmas, see you shortly, bye bye.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
So cruising at 220.
From
Nearing
957, contact Budapest approach
Nearing our
122.965,
descent.
22975, dankjewel, Drawyah 957.
No, so the A330 does not work as I did try that one earlier. That one, I'm afraid, is still broken. Navigraph subscription, I've gone for the annual full one. So I spent about €60 on your Navigraph annually. Stuff like that, I don't know. I'll pay it, it does the job, I do quite like it. Welcome Martin, how are you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to chat. How are you today? Replace the model and touch config with the present capacities and mods. I don't even do any changes for it, Astro, but yeah, if you follow instructions, get it to work on your end, it's an absolute dream.
4507, contact Budapest approach 122.975, goodbye.
Oh yeah, so Microsoft MSFS colours Hazu is designed to be all natural. So X-Plane's more kind of this is real life colours, this is real life ground, this is real life sky. X-Plane's designed to be realistic with its colours. Microsoft Flight Sim in most games is designed to be a bit more vibrant, up the contrast, up the brightness, make things more vivid. That's just how both games are designed, but both have their own styles. And I'm sure there's a way you can convert or change Microsoft Flight Sim to make it more realistic as such. Ways you can do it. Yes, Martin, well, 22,000 feet today, flight level 220. It's only a 100-mile flight, 30 minutes from start to finish, so it's going to be a low cruise today.
Lauda 259, Budapest radar.
Lauda 259, go ahead.
Yeah, Lauda 259, when ready, descend flight level 150.
When ready, descend to flight level 150 for Lauda 259. Right, down to 15,000 feet.
Delta Juliet Whiskey 5293, contact Budapest approach on 122.975 and landing.
Yep, so ATC have just told us to send Connaught jet, so sorry, Concord jet. And therefore we saw the descent. ATC, they give us what we need. So, very shortly we'll be entering Zagreb radar, that'll be 120.7, and there'll be the ones guiding us into the airport, Zagreb Tower, which, yeah, still looking fairly busy. Just looking at the map, that's us. It's a nice queue of aircrafts in front of us, all on their approaches and finals into Ranjo Tudman. 11 inbound, of which 5 aircraft, also now outbound legs as well. Nope, flights today, Suwami takes about 35 minutes.
Lauda 259, contact Zagreb approach 120.7, have a nice landing and see you down. Merry Christmas.
Contact Zagreb radar on 120.7 for Lauda 259. Thank you very much, take care, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you too, dude. Bye bye. Right. Good evening, Zagreb radar, Lauda 259, sending through flight level 180, inbound, Nikin 150.
Lauda 259 is registered as identified, with making 2 Yankee arrival, descent 7,000 feet, minutes 1015.
Lauda 259 is cleared on the neck into Yankee arrival, runway 22, 10 to 6,000 feet, Lauda 259. Right, down to 6,000 feet. Our destination data, so performance wise, next phase, QNH 10, you just gave it to me but I've forgotten it already, 1015. Temperature -4. Winds 1203.
Thank you, sir. Turning to 135 and heading
6,000. Well, transitions now basically. Barometer, let's grab that. Minimums. Charts. 548.
Climbing 8,000 feet and turn
Altimeter
left heading 040.
1015. How to get Volanta pics? By taking screenshots alive. Pretty simple. You take a screenshot and you upload it to Volanta. Version FlyByWire in development, they're right. I'm not actually using a dev version that's currently released yet. FlyByWire giving me a copy of one of their upcoming dev versions, which includes a what's it called? It includes an updated and better TCAS system. So if an aircraft comes close to you, the aircraft now automatically descend and ascend based on traffic requirements. That got quite active on the last route yesterday into Rovaniemi, all the way out from Rovaniemi, where inbound traffic was a descend. But yeah, it all works an absolute charm. So this is dev version, but this is a slightly newer dev version. I already did the pest. Sorry out loud. Yeah, you're right. I'm doing that one. Right. Let's quickly correct that. So temperature is 1 degree centigrade. I need to stop doing that. 2505. QNH 1016. I'll change that as well. Barometer, that's still 548. Good spot there. No, I mean clicking the aircraft and you'll come up with a pic of the plane flying. Oh right, yeah. You just go to the aircraft in the aircraft tab and then upload a photo. Simple as. I just use the explains menu pictures because explain menu is pretty good. Yeah, so the new version will descend and climb on its own to avoid conflicts, which again that got fully used yesterday when we hit some conflicts with traffic. We are not descending nearly as much as we need to be right now. Way too high.
Lauda AR7 kilo, distance 5,000 feet. Lauda 7 kilo, Lima, distance 5,000 feet.
5,000,
yeah, happened in the second stream, Dan. Happened in the second half of yesterday's stream. Same stream, same link, just second half. Do I think X-Plane 12 is better than Microsoft Flight Sim? Don't know yet. Can't, because it's not out yet, so I can't say it's better or not. When it releases I can compare, but until then, can't say I'm afraid.
20 minutes.
Very shortly, we're passing through 10,000 feet. Aircraft has already slowed down to 250 knots. Can I say the approach phase, just have the aircraft slow down, and also the flaps as soon as it hits 230 knots. Yeah, fine as well. Metrics was good, that geek. Thoroughly enjoyed it. They threw in a few self-aware jokes, retcons metrics 2 and 3 to make it fit, and yeah, overall, it was a good film. Metrics, thoroughly enjoyed it. Do recommend it. Do recommend.
and descend 2,500 feet.
And lights active.
Zagreb Radio, good evening, Austrian 54, passing 3,500, climbing 6,000.
Main systems active and active. It's not much we're sending today, is it?
Lauda 7 kilo Lima on ILS, runway 22.
Zagreb Radio, good evening, Austrian 54, passing 5,000, climbing 6,000.
Austrian 524, right direct to Copri, climb right level 250.
Right direct Copri, climbing level 250,
Runway.
54.
Ways and sights.
Lauda 7 kilo Lima on ILS, runway 22.
Lauda 7 kilo Lima, contact right down runway 22. Hungarian 737, heading 250, quick for Irish 22, report established.
As far as I can tell, we're going to be way too high for the localizer.
050, cleared ILS, runway 22737.
Lauda 7 kilo Lima, power on, 118 decimal 3. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
Oh no, tell a lie. That's led off quite nicely actually for us. Okay, well I'm down myself. No, the airplane's actually doing alright.
Heading 130, vectoring for Irish 22.
Heading 130 and cleared ILS runway 22 for Lauda 259.
Hotel 259 negative. You're not good for Irish 22, turn left heading 130.
Turn left heading 130 and not yet cleared for ILS Lauda 259. Fair enough, okay. I got it wrong there. Left heading 130, not yet cleared for the ILS.
Hungarian 737, turn left heading 190 immediately.
737 already on it, turning to 190.
Right, so spoilers armed, brakes set.
Hungarian 737, descent take out 500 feet.
Active.
Clear for ILS 22, report
This isn't that SimCon, this is IVAO, different network.
77 descending to 2,500 feet and reporting when established on runway 22.
Lauda 259, descent 4,000 feet.
Send 4,000 feet, Lauda 259.
737 traffic information, reducing speed to 20.
So my guess, what they're doing is separating traffic. Oh yes. Separating traffic, this is Hungarian, it's right behind us. Where is the Hungarian? Hungarian is...
Where are
they? Can't see them.
Climbing 200, select for 1, thank you.
I'd like to see more of Postcon, I won't lie.
Good evening,
Just needs to become more active and visible. But Postcon has got the technology, just needs to get the user base behind it. Just needs the user base.
Descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1015.
And Probot, I already told you how it works. You just download the A321 from the GitHub, download the compatibility mod, download the FlyByWire dev version. There's no tricks, no tweaks, no nothing. It just download, and it all works. Nothing special, and it works no problem. Welcome Denz, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome chat, how are you today? Yes, those who want to see the A321 today, I'll be streaming at UK 9 PM, about 8 PM US West. I'm flying between Cancun in Mexico to Fort Lauderdale in Florida.
Turn
Right heading 250 for Lauda 259.
Uh, 77 established on runway 22.
So 250, and that will bring us back onto the
thank you for the guidance, sir. Bye-bye, and Merry Christmas.
flight site for runway 22. Descend 3,500 feet for Lauda 259.
Ocean 524, climb circle 210.
Right, so there's the Austrian. My guess is they had to go around. Yeah, so they had to go around earlier, and therefore the AT's given them permission just to, well, they've given them slightly more priority to bring them for a second attempt landing. Actually, not even that, it's more they've just been holding loop for a little bit longer. No biggie, I don't mind holding a little bit longer. You've just departed Austrian heading up to Budapest, so we'll be number 2 behind the Austrian. Sorry, Hungarian. Hungarian comes first, then us. So behind them. Alright, let's grab the old replay going. So our first landing into Zagreb in Flight Sim. Not been in any previous platforms before. It's a new blip on Volanta, new airport, new blip. What I like about Volanta is that it tracks all your countries you've been to. Yes, this genuinely is first time showing for us.
Ocean takeoff with Mike, clean direct terrain, expect station iOS 22.
Good content, hope good for the channel. Cheers, Dens. Appreciate the kind words as you're on the watch. Why is it not off right now, Liam? Because it's supposed to be off. You're not supposed to, I don't know how far it's linked in with FAA regulation, but you are not supposed to use dome lights when in the air in any aircraft. Dome light on just increases the lighting glare, so you just get reflections in the window, nothing else. Also it causes poor eyesight for pilots. No, you're not supposed to use the dome lights in any aircraft. Increase my speed a tad, just for the sake of boosting our position slightly. Otherwise that's set back to 3.5, holds, and surely we'll give the speed control back to the aircraft as well for the final descent and approach. Speaking of which, so it'll be a VRF of 132, touching at 127, that's fine. Minimum's 548. Cruise isn't fine, Hazu, but certainly right now where visibility is key, you don't want your dome lights active. I wonder if Flight Sim actually shows off the effects anyway. Yeah, not so much because the window frames are basically transparent, but yes, never use dome lights. Same as train driving, never use a cab lights when operating a train.
Lauda 259, cleared for iOS 22, report established 90 speed restriction.
Lauda 259, cleared ILS runway 22, will report when established. Right, so we've been given the clearance to join the localizer and glide slope at Zagreb. Plenty of time for them to leave the runway, thus thinking behind. Also, flashing lights to the ground, just how busy is it at the airport right now? Plenty of traffic, plenty of people.
Ocean takeoff with 9, descent 4,000 feet.
Continue descent 4,000 feet off Fox.
Let's us give speed back to the aircraft and select the approach mode to on. There you go, aircraft make a left hand turn to send yourself onto the localizer. As soon as the horizontal diamond, so the vertical diamond hits the centre there, aircraft will glide slope down and we shall report as established. I just told you how to sort out the A321 robots, obviously not listening. Now the 259 established runway 22.
Lauda 259er, contact Zagreb Tower 118.3, bye-bye.
Contact tower on 118.3 for Lauda 259. Thank you, take care, Merry Christmas.
You too, bye.
Good evening, Zagreb Tower, Lauda 259, established runway 22.
Lauda 259er, Zagreb Tower, good evening, continue.
737, runway 22 vacated, exit point Charlie.
Hungarian 737, roger, break, Lauda 259er, runway 22, clear to land, wind 270 degrees 7 knots.
Clear to land, runway 22, Lauda 259. Very good winds for us. Gear down.
Hungarian 737,
landing.
taxi stand Echo 10 via Foxtrot and Hotel.
Cabin crew, seats for landing please. Seats for landing.
Things to stand.
Oh yeah, the High Performance Group helicopters are fantastic fairlights. They are phenomenal what they've done flight sim. Full credit to them. Full credit indeed. Right, gear down at 3 greens. Brake set, spoilers on, cabin check. Sorry, haven't on spoilers yet. Cabin check, spoilers armed. That's full. Pre-land checks complete.
Lauda 259er, roger, service, west apron, right.
West apron for Lauda 259.
Lauda 259er, roger.
That's fine.
Ryanair 79 Golf Echo 4. Thanks very much for the service and Merry Christmas.
Ryanair 79 Golf, thanks for flying, Merry Christmas too.
So we've got our landing clearance already. Established on the localizer. What's left is to land.
Tower, good evening, Austin 3 Foxtrot Mike, on the left foot.
Austrian 3 Foxtrot Mike, Zagreb Tower, good evening, continue approaches number 2.
In approach number 2, Austin 3 Foxtrot.
RSP, Marco, which is, remind me which one RSP is. Well, so far this is going swimmingly. We've established the localizer about 12 miles out. That's it, racing pilot, cheers. Yeah, we've established our runway about 12 miles out, so we've just failed to glide in like nothing's ever changed basically. Cat 3 single could activate Cat 3 dual, which brings on to auto land, but the weather's too good for even thinking about auto land, so bring it in by hand. That was just giving me an altitude alert, Conker. Nothing in particular that I need to worry about, it's just an altitude alert. Joystick, Thrustmaster Warthog, Carlo, Thrustmaster Warthog. 1000, state of approach. Push altitude set. Autopilot, I'll find the control. There's no real need for tutorial Probot, because all you got to do is download and drag into folders. There's no config changes, no complicated setup. You just download, put it in community folder, and it works. Nothing more than that.
500.
There we go. Outer marker. Takes within the range of the airport.
400.
Yeah, no, I am
300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Minimum to continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Right, throttle.
10. 5.
Reversers armed and set.
Hungary 737, we have arrived at our stand. Thank you for your guidance. This is
80
have a nice
knots.
evening and Merry Christmas.
6 knots reversers cut.
Merry Christmas.
Release the brakes. Just taxi to the next available exit marker for us to
Lauda
leave.
259 report vacated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 5:25 p.m. and it's currently about 3 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile
Zagreb
device.
Tower, Ryanair 7 Golf with New Stand Echo 4 with information Golf requesting IVAO connects to Budapest.
Turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin.
Last station calling, say caution again.
As this is your final destination,
Ryanair 79 Golf.
we'll continue again.
Ryanair 7 Golf, stand by.
That's up. And lights off. Taxi lights set.
Grand 3
APU
Foxtrot Mike, runway 22 clear to land, wind
transponder
270 degrees 6 knots.
And copy, runway 22 clear to land out from 3 Foxtrot Mike.
Now 259 requesting taxi to the stand.
Lauda 259, taxi stand Whiskey 6 via Foxtrot.
Stand Whiskey 6 via Foxtrot for Lauda 259. Thank you very much.
Ryanair 79 Golf, you're clear to destination Budapest via flight plan route quarter 1 Victor departure, runway 22 initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 6576.
Let me do a quick 360. I'm going to the west.
And Ryanair 76 Golf, runway 22,
I'm grabbing enough rough charts on the
31
matrix.
Victor departure, initial climb 6,000
Charts
feet
list.
and squawk 6576.
Taxi information. There we go.
Ryanair 79 Golf, correct.
Here we go. Yeah, so apron west. Continue taxi. And now I get myself lost. We'll continue. Yeah, we'll continue. Not if I get myself lost at an airport, no. I presume based on the fact that all the aircraft are parked over there, see by flashing lights, that's where we want to end up at. So we continue down Foxtrot, make a right, and then enter Stand Whiskey 6. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Aircraft there coming into lands now. I'll touch down very shortly. That is Austrian 3-4 Mike, also coming from Vienna.
Traffic.
Ooh. There we go, that's what I was expecting TCAS wise. And that's why I don't use TCAS on the ground. So coming up now is a right hand turn. Oh gosh, it's not lit up, is it? Not lit up. Maybe I should have gone for the aerosol scenery because I can't see the ground at all here. Gosh. There you go, there's our taxiway. Speak to their Discord if you've got problems with robots, because I'm not a technical support help, I'm afraid. I'm just a streamer. I told you what to do. If you can't do it, speak to people who know what to do, I'm afraid. This default scenery ain't great, I must admit. We'll get there.
Foxtrot Mike, taxi stand Echo 2 via Foxtrot and Hotel.
Definitely tells there's definitely taxiway scenery, it's just not quite imposed into the world of Microsoft Flight Sim See, there's definitely a taxiway line here.
Ryanair 79 Golf, hold position, call you.
Right, this is now Whiskey 6 as far as I'm concerned.
Hello to Gabriel, is Italia 1165 with you.
Echo Foxtrot India 1165 Zagreb Tower.
Looks normal to you. I had a look at flights but not to for Zagreb Scenery Conquer. I'm afraid this on this occasion didn't actually have any freewares. Before I start streaming, I always look for a freeware option. On this occasion, default's not quite worked for us. There we go. Before we touch wings.
Italia 1165 with experience to Lima
Hotel
Bravo
set.
Papa.
Turn off the taxi lights. APU available. APU read set. Seatbelts. Turn those off. Engines off.
Italia 1165 clear to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zagreb. The time right now is approximately 10:10. With temperature outside right now at 8 degrees centigrade. Sorry, 3 degrees centigrade. We thank you for flying with Lauda. We wish you a safe on journey and hope to see you again in the very near future. Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross check, please. Right, so well, a bit of a shaky taxi to stand, but we are now at Zagreb. It's like a housing estate. There looks like a mountain behind. Yeah, like a mountain. A few lights on top of that hill. Does look very nice. So here we are at stand with the Ryanair just to our right. Yeah, not a bad flight overall, I must say. Not a bad flight. First time landing in Zagreb, so obviously always a new experience for us. Total flight time was 43 minutes and 59 seconds, so decent time there. And yeah, can't fault it really, can't fault it. So we are going to disembark the aircraft. Pass me your torches for the airport. Zagreb is in Croatia. Lima Delta Zulu Alpha. Top screen there, shows your arrival ICAO code LDZA. If GSX are working flights in 20 years to fly, no release dates info yet, but they are certainly working for it. Right, well, we'll end the flight on PACX and then we'll have a look at the replay from the passenger point of view. So don't go there just yet, I've got the passengers. So, FR259, A320 from Vienna to Zurich, Zagreb. Flight time 35 minutes, planned departure was 1944, planned arrival, departure 1950, so that was probably about 6 minutes late. Which in turn meant we arrived about 6 minutes late, so 35 minutes as we pre-planned was the exact time, but slight delay saw us lose that 6 minutes. Passengers 165, 95 satisfaction, landing rate 134, and the block time 58 minutes, so not bad now overall. Short flights, but one of our passengers seems to enjoy that too much hassle. We shall disconnect from IVAO now. Thank you for the AT service today, been superb. Right, oh boy, here we go, Firefox update now. Here's the link to the flight report, so if we should look at the flight report in more detail, feel free to do that. Yeah, other than that, let's have a look at the replay, shall we? Flight is finished on Volanta, which is fine. Right, let's load a replay. So, A320 to Zagreb. We'll stick ourselves on short final. Which airport's that? Exactly on our right-hand wing there. That airport is... It doesn't even come from Volanta. Interesting. I'm looking at Volanta, just like, nope, no airport here, no airport exists. There's the great. There might be that one. That might be Aerodrome Zabok. That seems too far away. Too far away to be a visible airport. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the local area. Right, have a landing from the passenger point of view, shall we? Also, we can get a very, very pretty scenery. The Zagreb as well, actually, on the right hand side. Left hand side, not as much to look at, I don't think. Yeah, not on this occasion, but right hand side, yeah, it's where it all is today. Do I think FSX is still worth it today? It's not a terrible platform, Superfly, never was, but it's certainly not quite to the level of Microsoft Flight Sim Explained to this day, so worth having if you want a basic flight sim, but don't expect the world from it. I'm alright, Imran, I'm alright. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat, how are you today? Don't forget to, if you didn't make it for this flight, I've also got another stream later tonight, which I'm flying from Cancun to Fort Lauderdale, so hopefully, oh, that's pretty down below the highway. So yeah, I've got one more flight today. Later on, don't go anywhere just yet if you wish to watch another flight in the A321 aircraft, so that'll be a very fun one to get going again. I mean, last time the A321 was also South America hop. Systems-wise, it all just failed and fell apart. But if you can, all you've got to do is just download the aircraft from GitHub, download the compatibility mod, and download the latest dev version of A320nx. You don't have to change anything, don't have to code anything, don't have to move anything, just download and drag them into the community folder, and it just works without problem, which is, in my opinion, well, in my scene, it's just a miracle, because as far as I can tell, it shouldn't be working at the moment, but nope, it just works. Unique Gamer. If you're a channel member, which in your case I don't think you are, no you're not, so yeah, if you're a channel member, you can request flights. If you're just a normal channel subscriber, then you can request airports under the airport request thread on Discord. They always play the parts in which airports I fly to in the next couple of streams. So, you can request airports, I'm afraid, unless you're a channel member, business class are up, you can't request a flight. Otherwise, I'd just be swarmed with flight requests 24/7. I'll say it's a very, very pretty night scene on the right hand side there. Very pretty when you approach. There you go, short final. We have some of the houses. Go. Touchdown. Not bad. 132. Can't plot that really. I have seen FlyByWire Field Marco. I did a video on that a couple of days ago. It's looking very good. That. I mean, it's more progress updates for the A380, which I think is fantastic, and yeah, just overall, something we've been waiting for a long time now. So I have seen FlyByWire Field. I've taken a close up look at the model and the engines and all that. Very, very excited for it. Very excited. Here goes the short final in from the left-hand side view. Interesting, for some reason it's got the slats, the flaps apparently. Interesting, and its flaps are actually too dark to see. Yes, when DC Sims release Concorde, I most certainly will fly from Heathrow to JFK, Superfly. There's no reason for me not to do that route. It's the classic Concorde flight at Mach 2.03 at 6,000 feet. We have to. I'll try if I'm trying to get the BA1 call sign as well, if I'm trying to snipe that on IVAO. Because that call sign will go like quick fire. You really like X-Plane 11, you'll definitely buy X-Plane 12, both Microsoft Sim and X-Plane 11. Same here, Fair Lights. Absolutely, I'll definitely buy X-Plane 12 on day one. Very good platform. Yeah. Definitely have a look there. Kai, great flight, thank you very much. Do enjoy your flights into Budapest. Good luck, dude. Enjoy it. One in. It's good that we did flights at night, because I must say, the scenery to be desired here doesn't look nearly as bad at night. It's not terrible, but certainly, again, it's to be desired, to be desired. Let's do a tail view landing. So short final in. Yeah, you can tell which side most of the cities is here. So on the right side is most kind of more rural left, busy west, rural east. Short final in. Yes, Imran, we saw your message. You said hello to you earlier. Please don't spam the chats. Yes, this plane is currently on sale as well. I mean, it comes down to what you want. I'd recommend an X-Plane over FSX. If you're desperate for GSX or Concords, then that's down to you. Although, even then, I'd recommend an academic license for P3D over FSX because it's just a bit more up to date, a bit more. Just runs better on modern hardware. But really, dude, down to what you're looking for, down to what you want. Right, let's do the runway side view I think next. So go over to drone cam, disable follow mode, increase the speed, and let's just stick ourselves somewhere short of the runway. Right, let's press play. So short final from the runway point of view. PMDG have released A320 for FSX, not for X-Plane 11. If you've got X-Plane 11, you'd be using the Zagreb mod A320, which is also just as fantastic. Yeah, so PMDG have released for FSX. You've got the NGX for FSX and then the NGXU for P3, so slightly more up-to-date version of the NGX. Not a bad landing that, not a bad landing at all. We'll do one more replay, and this will be based on the, whoops, where's the, can't sense the camera anymore. Oh, that's a shame. I wonder why not. Press, hang on. There we go, that's what I wanted. Right, set ourselves on the landing gear. One more view, this time from underneath the aircrafts. Zagreb mod didn't make Century Max Unigamer. That's a third-party company that's still, in my opinion, very sketchy. Max Design Team. They've got a long history of issues with Zybo mod and Ultimate Team, who have since disbanded. Background noises, Avgeek. I don't know any background noises. Seems pretty clear for where I am, apart from maybe my computer fans. My name is Drawyah. Imran, it's Drawyah. Microsoft Flight Sim has got replay as Echo Slab. There's both a default option in the sim, and in my case, using a third-party mod for replay. There's two options. You've got default in sim, which is a bit complicated, but works in dev mode, and a mod. There's a freeware mod, which I'm not using. There's a payware mod, which I'm using right now, which I think is quite good. Zagreb mod's free download, Avgeek. Sorry, free download Superfly. I've done a couple of videos. Whenever I fly on X-Plane, I generally fly 737, and that's always the free option. Right, and that, I guess, brings us to the end of this flight today. So that was Vienna to Zagreb. That was the A320 FlyByWire X, and that was the Laudamotion colours. They're going to, well, you can go somewhere, but come back at 11 o'clock UK time tonight, or wherever you're from. So 2300 Zulu return, well, we've got a flight in the JetBlue A321, flying from Cancun in Mexico to Fort Lauderdale in Florida, USA. Yeah, it's worth a look, that flight. Hopefully if all goes well, the A321 won't have any problems on that trip. Yeah, other than that, until then, thank you for watching, guys. You take care of yourselves. If I don't see you before Christmas, then I wish you a Merry Christmas. Otherwise, see you soon. See you soon for some more Microsoft Flight Sim action. Take care, have a good one, and bye bye.